Hi! With Valentine's Day just around the corner, I wanted to share with you a fun and easy Pinterest-inspired Valentine's Day gift DIY. Sorry, that was really long. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make chocolate-covered strawberries shaped in hearts. I really love the idea of hand-making your Valentine's Day gifts. I think it shows your loved ones how much you care about them by the fact that you're willing to put in a little extra effort to make them something unique and special. I hope you find this tutorial easy to follow and that you try it on your own. Now let's begin.
For your ingredients, you'll use a melting chocolate. I chose Ghirardelli, some coconut oil, marshmallow cream, fresh strawberries, and an edible decoration. I chose Walton Sparkle Gel. Also toothpicks. This part's optional, but you can also purchase a gift box, some parchment paper, and some cute tissue paper. To begin, you're going to cut the top off of your strawberry and then cut it lengthwise. You're going to want to trim one side flat so that it can sit flush on the other half to create a V shape, and then cut the inner corners to make the signature heart shape. Then you'll want to take a toothpick to secure the two pieces together, making sure one side of the toothpick sticks out a little bit more so that you can use it as a grip. I'm going to demonstrate this process one more time just so you have an extra opportunity to view how I cut the strawberry. You'll want to repeat this step for all of the strawberries that you have. After all of your strawberries are trimmed, you're going to gently cut the insides of the strawberries out so that you create a little divot. You're then going to place your filling of choice, I chose marshmallow cream, into this divot before you place the chocolate over your strawberry. It may have been a good idea to cut the divot in the strawberries prior to placing the toothpicks in, so if you're having a hard time with this, I would recommend doing this part before you put the toothpicks in. As you can see, I have two little indents and a little piece that's scooped out. You'll want to repeat this process for all of the strawberries that you have. After you've finished, you'll want to take a paper towel and gently blot all of the extra moisture off of each strawberry. Next, you're going to fill your strawberries with marshmallow cream. Gently spread your cream into the divots you created. Use a thin layer. It gets a little melty at room temperature. After you finish this part, I recommend popping them in the freezer for a few minutes to stiffen up the marshmallow cream before applying chocolate. To prepare your chocolate mix, you'll want to use 3/4 to a cup or more of chocolate depending on how many strawberries you're making. You'll also want to take about a tablespoon of coconut oil and melt it as well. I melted about a tablespoon, however, I definitely did not use the full tablespoon when I was mixing it into the chocolate, which you'll see later. Next, you'll want to microwave your chocolate on defrost in 30-second increments and take it out every 30 seconds and gently stir the chocolate so that it slowly melts. You should probably have a completely melted bowl of chocolate after 2 to 3 sessions. Next, you're going to take some melted coconut oil and sparingly place it into the chocolate. Continue to mix coconut oil in and stir it in the chocolate so that you have a nice, smooth consistency. It's a little bit thicker than a syrup. Next, you'll want to pick up one of your hearts by the long end of a toothpick and then gently pour the chocolate right on top of the strawberry. I'd recommend doing this over the bowl because this part definitely gets messy and you don't want to have chocolate all over your kitchen. Oh, and also a side note, you may want to let the chocolate cool just a little bit instead of putting it on the strawberry directly from the microwave. Because the marshmallow cream melts so easily, it tends to get kind of goopy and it'll just get mixed everywhere. You'll want to repeat this step for all of your berries, and then I'd recommend sticking them back in the refrigerator for a couple minutes just so that the chocolate hardens, so that it's easier to put the top layer on. Next, you'll want to repeat the same type of process for the top part. Gently drizzle the chocolate on top, and if you have a small spatula, I'd recommend using it so that you can shape your strawberries better. You can use the spatula to gently spread out the chocolate, to shape the heart, fill in the holes, and just make everything look a little bit neater. So you'll repeat this step until all of your strawberries are covered completely in chocolate. Here's my finished batch, and as you can see, some are a bit more heart-shaped than others. Allow the chocolate to harden for about 5 minutes and then gently twist the toothpicks out. You'll then want to place your chocolates in the refrigerator for about 15 plus minutes so that they can fully harden. Next, on to the fun part, or the stressful part if you're like me and you don't have any artist skills in your bone. I actually asked my husband if he would help decorate the chocolates just so that they would look better, since he's a much better artist than I am. So here he is in action. And here's a look at our finished chocolates. I finished this DIY off by taking my gift box, lining it with a patterned tissue paper, and then putting a piece of parchment paper in the bottom. I then selected 2 of the strawberries and gently placed them inside. And voila! Your homemade Valentine's Day gift is complete!
So I hope you guys have fun following along and making your very own chocolate-covered strawberries that are shaped like hearts. Just a quick note, I wanted you guys to see my hearts were definitely not perfect. The first batch kind of looks like 2 strawberries. I did go ahead and make a second batch, and these came out a little bit more heart-shaped, so I would definitely say it's kind of a trial and error, and even if they're not perfect, whoever you give them to, they're definitely going to love all of the effort and the uniqueness that you put into your Valentine's Day gift, so I wouldn't worry too much. Also, another quick note to make, if you're using the liquid sparkle gel like I did, I would suggest not layering the strawberries in your gift box and just putting them in one single layer. The reason is the gel kind of doesn't harden that quickly, and so they could just kind of smear on each other. So those are just a couple tips. Happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching. Bye!